Hello and welcome to Why is Ricotta so awkward but Greek yogurt is amazing, but you either have too much of it or never enough. I don't know, it's a thing science needs to explain to me. And all my friends at work and my mom have already heard me rave about like the weirdness of ricotta. If anyone can tell me what to make properly with ricotta, I'm all ears. Anyway, so today we are building, I don't know how I have titled this. It's either like beachfront townhouses or beachfront huts or beach huts or I don't know. But they came about because I asked my friend, I don't know what to build in The Sims. What do you want to see? And she was like, oh, how about you build townhouses? And I was like, yeah, sure, I build townhouses. And then I asked another friend, I don't know what to build in The Sims. And she said, how about a beach house? So I was like, I'll just Google beachfront townhouses. And I did, and I saw a couple of really colorful ones. And they reminded me of the Brighton bathing boxes near Melbourne in Australia, which I really adored when I was there because they're just so much fun and so colorful. So I figured I'll just, try them out. Also because they remind me of my friend whom I haven't really talked to a lot, but talked to quite a bit lately because I've been dealing with Formula One stuff at work. So the motorsport, and she's really into it. So by default, I am more inclined to be favorable towards that sport. And I told her about me writing about it at work and stuff. So I figured, why not do the bathing boxes, because I met her in Australia. So that's why I should have probably led with that one. Anyway, as you can see, so far things are very yellow. I will change it up a bit because that was a bit too much yellow even for me. And when I say it's too much yellow, that means something, because half my wardrobe is yellow, half my clothes. I do like yellow. And I have this wonderful yellow armchair from IKEA, because of course I have IKEA. Everyone does, I feel like. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to build these Brighton Beach bathing boxes, or beach huts or whatever. And at first I considered doing them as 3 different, basically tiny homes. But then I thought, why not make it one sort of complex with dedicated houses, more or less, the way you would dedicate rooms. So now we have one house which is the master bedroom, one house which is bathroom, dining, cooking, and another one which is living room and a second bedroom, which you see me doing now. So I've been fiddling around a bit with it until I finally got the idea that, hey, why not add a second bedroom? Because I figured that way more people can live there, because it's a very large house, and the master bedroom already felt so large and empty, and I didn't want the bedroom or the living room to be as large and empty. So I decided to add another bedroom to just kind of split it up a little bit. I also wanted to add a bit more color, but still keep it with the color scheme of basically petrol blue, yellow and orange. So I think those are my main color components in this build, which works very well for a beachside house, I think. But I once again had the trouble of matching wood tones in The Sims, because we all know that's an issue. Yes, anyway, I still did enjoy building this. I really think that the eco lifestyle windows are quite nice in this build. the ones I have put on the side and on the like the front of the back side of the master bedroom hut. They kind of work because they uplift it a bit and give it a bit more of a modern touch. At least that's what I tried to tell myself. I also like the ones I used in the bedroom a lot because they look like they have windowsills, and I kind of enjoy that. I don't know, it's weird. I just kind of like it. And I also wanted the entire thing to feel a bit more airy, which is why you saw me, cutting out the ceiling tiles and adding windows in there, just so that it could be a bit more sunny in there, more or less. And because it's so sunny at the beach, I also added the solar panel roof textures on there. Because I figure, you're at the beach, it's sunny most of the time. At least in Solani, it's mostly sunny. But then I didn't quite know what to do with the rest of the house. Or at least I didn't quite know what to do with the... I forgot the name for it. It's not the porch. The thing that's at the back of the house. It has a name, I just don't remember the name. Yeah, I didn't really know what to do with it. You will see me kind of decorate it at the later bits of this speed build, which is about 13 minutes long, 13 and a half. So if you want to skip that and jump ahead into in-game and the house tour, feel free to do so. You can also download, obviously, the house later on. I don't know under which name yet. You will know, but I don't. Which is weird, because recording these is always kind of like you're stuck in a weird time limbo. Because part of you is already in the future, part in the present, and part in the past. It's odd. I don't know. It's like talking to people or to friends in a different time zone. Yeah, let's just not think about that too much. Anyway, I really I wanted them to be colorful from the outside, but still have a beach feeling to it, which is also why you saw me adding all the glass roof and the fenced, more or less fenced roof, because I felt like it gave it a beachy vibe. A beachy vibe. That's a different thing. A beachy vibe. And it felt like it fit in, I think. It just felt right to do so. I also like the way the light plays with it. So that's the thing that I think is incredible in Sims 4. Just the light through the windows. But yeah, I think I'm starting, or I'm in the middle of detailing already. And as always, I just kind of go around with no concept, detailing things, adding carpets, the more the merrier, adding plants, the more the merrier. But I also thought that given it's a beachfront house, it should kind of have more plants to tie it in with obviously the nature that it is encapsulated in a way. And I always think it's kind of sad that you don't have, or not sad, but I wish there were better aquariums than the ones we have. I don't know if there are aquariums in any of the packs I don't have, because I do have Spa Day, and it does have an aquarium. There might be one with dining, which I forgot the name of, I have to admit. But I don't recall. I'm sure. Anyway, yes, I wanted the house to kind of tie in with nature, tie in with the colors, which is also why I chose the aforementioned colors, because they just, you know, yellow like the beach, and petrol and blue like the water and the sky, and I try to pick up those colors again in the build itself, in the decoration, and it's really hard to find artwork and to find paintings which are like a nice orangey color. Maybe I just didn't look properly, but I felt like I had a hard time choosing the right ones in a way. I don't know why that was, but yeah, just lots of plants, some light, and also some landscaping, but not too much because there is not a lot of land around which you can landscape, just because of the way I built the house, because it basically spans the entire width of the lot, which is how I wanted it to be, because they are 5, 6, 5 tiled wide. I think are they 5 by 5 and 6 by 5, or 5 by 6 and 6 by 6? I'm not 100% there. I think they are 5 by 6, 6 by 6, and 5 by 6. So they span the entire width with like one square or one tile in between, because at Brighton Beach they're also not built directly next to each other. There's spaces in between. So I kind of wanted to mimic that in a way, or as much as I could, without losing, I wouldn't call it the authenticity of the build, but something akin to it, maybe. Yeah, but I think now we've got another minute until we jump in game, where I will actually playtest it, because I haven't playtested it yet. As of me recording this at 10 p.m. in the evening. Yeah, that's also another thing. Like, it's all kind of weirdly, like, that's what I mean with it's all in a weird limbo. I can tell you these things now, and then I record the playthrough or the playtesting in like 3 days, and if I wouldn't mention it, no one would know. It's kind of fascinating, but also kind of scary how you can just manipulate time in a way. Anyway, so we're about to jump in game, where I'll give you a little house tour and also tell you if I have messed around with anything. So I'll see you then. Hello and welcome in game. It is a day later now, and I have made focaccia at breakfast. Not breakfast, the other thing. Dinner. And I've playtested this, and apart from, I think, 2 things, everything worked out fine. So there's that. But now I'm going to give you a bit of a house tour. So first of all, we have the sort of living, well, sleeping quarters, more or less. I still can't get the camera mode thing to work. I'm very sorry. I will never figure it out. So, yes, she can use this thing perfectly fine, so that's all good. And then you come into this room, and you have a lovely view of the ocean and of my test sim washing her laundry. I really like how this turned out. It's quite fun. Yes, everything is kind of petrol colored, very nice, petrol, black and white, with a lot of plants and some light sources. I don't know, I really dig this corner. It's fun. It's a fun little corner. yeah, so she can use everything. It's all good. Oh, I didn't test if she could. She can nap, but I'm not sure if you can sit on here. But honestly, even if she can't, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and then you go outside. See, she can do her laundry, so all is well. I'm not sure if she can hang it up. I hope she can. I have not tried that one. Yes, and then you can go over here. I had to put the bath towel on this, like in this spot, because otherwise she couldn't reach the lounge chair. But yeah, so, and then you can just go inside the kitchen from here. Hello neighbors, it's the welcome wagon apparently. And all of this works perfectly fine. I had to remove the thingamajig I had put behind here, behind the bar, because she couldn't reach the bar. And I moved this slightly because she couldn't sit in the second chair. Apart from that, everything works well. She can do the dishes, she can cook, so that's all nice and dandy. And if we dive into here, everything is working in here. The shower bathtub combo is working fine, and it also means that she can take a shower, which is so much quicker in Sims than taking a bath. I mean, in real life too. So, you know, in the time I shower, the bathtub doesn't even fill halfway, but I also have a weird bathtub. Anyway, so working, everything's working fine. See, she can pee. And yep, outside, everything's working. There's a little birdhouse. And then we go inside the living space. Everything's working fine in here as well. As you can see, our welcome wagon guest is sitting down and watching TV. I do have a lot of petrol in this build, I'm noticing, but that's fine. That's okay. So that's working. Again, a nice view of the ocean. Hello test sim. And yes, if you go in here, you have the very, very narrow secondary bedroom, but she can sleep here, and she can also sit and read, as you can see. So all of that is working perfectly well. Can go outside, she can go into the lounge chair, she can go there. She can use these, I assume. Depends on where the bath towel is, obviously. But yeah, so this is the build, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've liked this little, I think I'm going to call it, yes, I'm going to call it beach hut townhouses. So I hope you have enjoyed the beach hut townhouse build, and I will speak to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Stay safe and make good choices.